Okay, first thing you're going to want is a stamp which drops by those zombies with the buckets on their heads. Then you want to bring them over to one of these 4 knight statues. So we're going to start with the lion sword. Just interact with it, it'll give you a sword. It will spawn these glowing parasites. Just come over to around Speed Cola and distribute one at a time to this door. So kill one, bring it to the door, and just repeat. Once you have all 4, just interact with the door. You'll be brought inside. Just put your sword in this little pedestal. And then you need to shoot the symbols that match up with this. So in this case, you want that circle. Then you want the snowflake. Snowflake. That triangle piece. And then the last one. That's everything for the lion sword. So the next one we'll be doing is the dragon sword. Again, give a stamp. You'll have to drop your other sword. Come to the top of Juggernog and place it in front of this dragon. There's going to be 3 of these fire pits. The first one's in the spawn. You want to interact with it and get to the dragon in time before your health reaches 0. I'm just going to fast travel here. Minor update, you do not want to fast travel with this because it will not work. Also, I'll run into the spawn. Killing a zombie gets you 15 more health back. So just in case you're running low, just punch a zombie real quick and you'll get your health back. Just interact with that. The second fire pit is just outside the spawn on the Deadshot path. Just interact with that and run. Number 2. And the last one is the closest one at the top near the cannon. Just interact, run down to the dragon, and your sword is ready. And that's the dragon sword. Next one we're going to be doing is the stag sword with the stag on it. So first you're going to want to get dead wire on your gun. You're going to come over to this electrical panel by Speed Cola and shoot it. And it'll give you a lightning rod. Next you want to come over to this opposite path right next to Deadshot, and there's going to be a lightning rod right here. The third and final lightning rod will be dropped by a random zombie. I found it to be dropped more often in the dungeon, but that could just be luck of the draw. And there it is. So now that we have all 3 lightning rods, you want to drop them in this vase. This storm will start, and infinite zombies will start spawning. You're going to want to start killing zombies, and when you do, just melee the vase. And after you do that 3 times, you should be able to put your sword in, and that's how you get the stag sword done. And the 4th and final sword we're going to be doing is the Raven Sword. After you pick up your sword, go right behind the statue into the alchemical lab and look for a animal skull. Now, every skull is going to be different in each game, so you're not going to have the same one every time. But when you do get your skull, go back to spawn and go into this corner building and then go to the basement. You're going to place your skull right here and it'll activate it. You're going to put your sword in. You can identify what your skull is by the graphic I'm going to put on the screen. And then after you identify that, you're going to follow the graphic I'm put on the screen now. So for me, Gemini is air. And then Gemini is also this symbol. Then you just back out. Should be good. And then these spawn, where orbs come out of this, and you have to guide it to the circle. So you're going to need 3 in your circle. So you just have to be patient with it. Next, when that one is done, there is a second circle on the next level. You just follow the orb and you know where it is. More orbs are going to be coming and you just guide them to this circle again. Once that circle's done, you can go up to the 3rd floor and there's going to be one more circle that you have to do this again with. Again, be patient because if these orbs do hit you, you take damage. Okay, once that's done, the orb will go back downstairs. And it'll go right into your sword. Wait a couple seconds. And your sword should be done. There we go. So I hope that's a fairly easy tutorial. One thing that I did not mention is that each statue has its specific sword. So the raven one is the one with the raven on its shoulder. The stag is the one with the stag on the chest. The lion statue is the one with the lion on his chest. And the dragon sword is the one with the dragon on the chest. So I hope you like this guide. I tried to make it as quick as possible. So please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.